Welcome back, Mech Warriors! Oh man, last cast of the day. Let's go. We have 2d20 Nuisance value against We're in this crit together. So that's 2d20 versus crit. This is Battle for Midway. For those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Luscious Balzac from FJRD. Alright. Let's get these teams on the clock. Since both teams are in here, I don't feel bad starting the clock as soon as the clock strikes midnight. It's not really midnight, at least not for me. Oh man. Pro tip, Mech Warriors: keep water handy at all times. Especially if you're a shout caller or a shout caster. A little bit of water goes a long ways, keeping your vocal cords moist so you can continue talking nonsense. Oh. Alrighty. Battle for Midway, 7v7. Game mode is Conquest. All 5 cap points are available. To win, you either get to 750 tickets or be the closest to 750 tickets at the end of the match. Or drop, timer, match, drop, I don't know. What's the real difference? I know what the real difference is. You don't need to tell me. Oh, gosh. Still about 3.5 minutes left on the timer for 2d20. Looks like 2d20 is all green. Just waiting on that lock call. 3 minutes remain on their timer. Now, I'm pretty sure I've casted both of these teams before. Actually, I'm more than positive that I've casted both of these teams before. There's the lock call. Yeah, I believe I casted both of these teams last week. Separate matches. Looks like Team 1, 2d20, locking in 5 tons under maximum tonnage. Let's see if it works out for them. They've also opted to split the drops up into Alpha Bravo Charlie in a 2-4-1 split respectively. Looks like crit is gonna be locking in at 320 tons. Don't know yet. This crit is bananas. BANANAS. Still hasn't readied up yet. But you know what? They've been sitting at 320 tons. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that they're going to be dropping at the maximum tonnage for drop 1. Crit looks like they might be doing a 3-2-2 split across Alpha Bravo Charlie. Looks like we're green across the board, just waiting on that last lock call from Team 2. And we can get started. There's the lock call. Alrighty. Let's see what we have here on Team 2 side. That's Crit. That's the red team. We have a Charger 1A1, a Stone Rhino Kolos, Osiris 4D, and Osiris 1P. What's on the 4D here? 6 small pulse, 1P, of course, SRMs, small lasers, heavy machine guns. We have a Mislinks G and Osiris 1P, and a second Mislinks G. AP Goss ER Smalls. What do we got on this Charger 1A1? ER Meads, Binaries, Kolos, yeah, Splat. Okay. Looks like there's been a crash and a hold call. Nobody move. Alrighty. Coming over here to Team 1 side, that's 2D20. Looks like we have 2 Thunderbolt 5SSs with medium X pulses. 3 Blackjacks, 2 of which are arrows. 1 is a 1X, a Javelin 11F, and a Flea 17. It's on the 1X. Medium X pulse, small X pulse. Alright. LMG, large X pulse, LMG, large. Okay, okay. Kind of difficult to say what's going to happen, but you know what? Both teams seem to be bringing a little bit of brawl, but Team 1, 2D20, seems to be a little bit more mid-range, opting for more DPS with those X pulses. Whereas Crit here dropping super light with 1, 2, 3. Go on 1350. All right, go, 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 go. Let's get moving. 2D20 setting off for Kappa. Meanwhile, Crit going straight for Sigma Epsilon, and it looks like Sun in the Osiris 4D is going to go straight for Theta. Jordy in the Flea 17 getting up onto the hill, trying to get a little bit of scouting information, seeing what's around. Wings of Death in the Osiris 1P gonna challenge Jordy in this Flea 17 here. Nope, never mind. He saw the support from 2D20 and said, nope, not today. 2D20's UAV gets shot down. Looks like 2D20 is going to push for the saddle. Are we going to have a NASCAR here? .2D20 setting up a second UAV behind them. Just to keep tabs on where Crit is and where they're going to be. Uh-oh, Paracrone about to get jumped here. A little bit separated from the rest of his team. 5 lights swarming around him. That Charger 1A1 getting shots off on Sabu in that Thunderbolt 5SS. Down goes Sabu. Down goes Plato J. Ex-Corsair self-destructs. Paracrone goes down. Lord of Hamtown might be the next target called. Ulysses getting banged up. Snake at 58%. Sun at 66. Down goes Snake. Down goes Ulysses. Down goes Lord of Hamtown. Sun goes down. All that's left is Jordy in that Flea 17 against 5 very angry mechs. Let's see if I can click on the Flea. Come on. Nope. Nope. Wasn't able to. Sorry, guys. Let's see if I can... Haha! Jordy in that Flea 17 cooking himself just a little bit. Ooh, leg damage. Ooh. And Jordy goes down, but not before legging Wings of Death. So yeah, this is looking like a crit win. Crit now spreading out to capture points and end this sooner.
The enemy has capped enough resources. We failed.
Go ahead and take a look at those damage numbers while I update the scorecard. Bananas dropping 700 damage. Just absolutely farming with that splat build on that Colossus. Nice. Alrighty, let's get to swapping sides. Sides have been swapped. So Team 1 is on the timer. Personally, I thought that 2d20 had it on the first drop, but man, those lights were just chowing down, you know, as well as the charger and the Colossus. Like they were just eating components. Roughly 3.5 minutes remain on Team 1's timer. Looks like Team 1 is opting for a 4-3 split. Bravo Charlie. They're green across the board, just waiting on the lock call. Roughly 2 minutes 45 seconds remain on their timer. There's no rush. There's the lock call. Team 1 locking in at 320 tons. eating up every last bit of tonnage that they can. One of these days, I hope to see Thunderbolts be used in comp. At least in this tournament, because it's the first tournament since the release of those new weapons. And I believe we've seen every other new weapon besides the Thunderbolt missiles. We've seen LRMs, but no Thunderbolts. 2D20 opting for a 2-4-1 split. I'm going to switch the sides on the score sheet, on the scorecard, just to make sure that we do not, as a collective, get confused for which team is which in the match. You're welcome. I'm looking out for you guys. Looks like we're green across the board. Roughly 3 minutes remain on the timer for Team 2, and there's the lock call. Over here on Team 2 side, that is 2D20. We have a Hunchback 4SP, a Wolverine 6K. What's on that Wolverine? 5 medium X-Pulse, Wolverine 6K, 2 Wolverine 6Ks. Oh, no, never mind. That's 3 Wolverine 6Ks. I don't know why I said 5K. A Viper F, Osiris 1P, and down in the trench, we have a Wolfhound Grinner. Over on Team 2 side, we have... What do we have? Team 1, we got 2 Viper Fs, a Mislinks G, 3 Blackjacks, and a Charger 1A1. Looks like the Mislinks and the Vipers all making a gun towards Theta for Team 1. That's crit. That's the blue team. Team 2, red team, 2D20 setting up on the ship.
Resource point Theta is ours.
Looks like 2D20 now making a push. A little bit of a push. Just trying to close the distance, make sure that those medium X-Pulses are within optimal range. Plato J getting a little banged up here. Well, let's take a look at him. He's not too bad. Seeing some UAVs from 2D20. Information is king. Ooh, something exploded. It looks like it was Indigo Man's arm. Yep. Looks like Indigo is the primary target called. Down goes Indigo Man. Now, Crit does have the advantage in mechs right now. Yep. Plato J getting even more banged up. Down to 37%, now dead. Now Crit's going to use the momentum of being 2 mechs up to push the advantage even further. Ulysses at 51%. Credits Orc getting legged. Ulysses still in the backs of Crit. Ulysses goes down. Down goes Lord of Hamtown. Down goes Paracrone. Sabu in the Osiris-1P here, fighting with the Viper. Master Pig in the Wolfhound Grinner, fighting with the Blackjack Arrow Credits Orc. Sabu gets taken out. Down goes Credits Orc. It's a 1v6 situation here for Master Pig. Let's see if we can get some info on him. Yeah, a little bit of structure damage from the rear, but you know what? Nothing too serious. Looks like Calico Dragon's going to try to cut off Master Pig. Ooh, does not burn the jump jet soon enough. Master Pig now peeking back out through the entrance of the tunnel. Does he see this charger coming up? Ooh, Calico Dragon getting legged. But Master Pig trying to make an escape through the side entrance of the tunnel, leaving his back open to Chair Glue to get some more tasty back shots in. CT almost gone. Right leg sitting at orange structure. Down goes the right leg, down goes an arm, and out goes the CT on Master Pig. That is another win for Crit. GG. Looking at the damage numbers, those blackjacks just farming. 668 damage, 616. They just wanted to farm. Boop, 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 boop. Forest Colony Snow Classic. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and start that timer. Good stretch. Do 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 do. We're waiting. We're waiting. Crit with the pattern in the ready unready section, alternating ready unready. Currently sitting at 440 tons for Team 1. That's crit. And looks like they're going to go for a 4-3 split across Bravo Charlie. Okay. A little over 2 minutes left on the timer for crit. Just getting that warning ready. And 2-minute warning. Team 2 is now on the clock. And it looks like Team 1 is locking in at 445 tons. Team 2, 2d20 nuisance value, swapping mech positions, or player positions, across the drop zones. Are they going to go for a 2-2-3 split? They're readying up. So we might be seeing a 2-2-3 split across Alpha Bravo Charlie from 2d20 here. Drop 3, Forest Colony, Snow Classic. Team 2 side. Just waiting on Ulysses to ready up so that Plato J can make that locked call. Both teams are ready. Roughly 3 minutes remain on the timer for 2d20. Alrighty, let's see what Team 1 has over here. We have a Stalker 5S. The Championship Series variant. Very nice. Black Lantern A, a Marauder 2CD, Marauder Alpha, Arctic Wolf 1, Arctic Wolf 1, Arctic Wolf 1. What is on that Alpha? Yep. DACA, Gaussier Large. Yep. Red lasers. Binaries on that Stalker. Okay. Over on Team 2 side, that's the red team. That's 2D20. What do we got? We got a Flea 17. We got a Viper F. Gargoyle D. 2 heavy large lasers, 12 micro pulse on that Gargoyle. Charger 1A1, Orion 2CC. A Orion VA and another Orion 2CC. So it looks like 2D20 bringing more of a brawl-focused deck. But Team 1 crit, you know, bringing those 3 Arctic Wolf CERN bombers. Very dangerous.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
2D20 getting the early 3 cap. $2D20 denying the crit Arctic Wolves from capturing Kappa or even flipping it. $2D20 pushing across the water now as they try to get in close to use those flamers and AC-20s against crit. Crit's Black Lantern Arctic Wolves are gonna try to come in from the rear on 2D20, make a pincer move, hit them in the back with those SRMs. Yeah, Plato J going down to 57% very quickly. Ulysses flying on the right side of the screen there. It's absolute mayhem. It's pandemonium. I love it. Chair Glue goes down. Down goes Plato J. Wings of Death and Sun go down. Down goes Parachrone. Lomas Aetorian goes down. Down goes This Crit is Bananas. Master Pig gets eaten up by Snake. Calico Dragon is destroyed. Snake perishes. All that's left for crit is nobody. But X-Corsair died from overheating. Very sad. But that's a 2D20 win. Very quick, less than 3 minutes. Will 2D20 be able to pull back victories back to back and tie this match up? Bananas going absolutely bananas, dropping 930 damage in that Marauder Alpha. let's start that timer. And before I get, let's swap those sides back. Ba-boom. Very great brawl by 2D20. Pushing up through that open ground across the water. You know, it's scary to make those kinds of moves and those commitments. You don't know if you're going to get legged crossing or not, because if you get legged, you're a sitting duck. Looks like 2D20 doing a 3-4 split Alpha Charlie. All players on Team 1 are ready, just waiting on the lock call. Team 1 sitting at 445 tons at the moment. Will they lock at 445? 3 minutes remain on 2D20's timer. Team 1 is locked. It looks like Crit is opting to take the full 450. Nope, never mind. They dropped down to 445. It looks like they're going to be going for a 3-2-2 split. Alpha Bravo Charlie. Just waiting on Snake to ready up and for Bananas to make the lock call. Never mind that 3-2-2 split. Currently it's looking like a... Oh, it was looking like a 1-4-2, but now it's 2-4-1 Alpha Bravo Charlie. Looks like all players are green. Let's see when they lock. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remain on the timer for Team 2. Crit. And there's the lock call. Let's get to the match. Over here on Team 1 side, that's 2D20. We have an Orion VA, an Orion 2CC, a second Orion VA, 2 Charger 1A1s, a Flea 17, and a Viper F. Over here on Team 2 side, that's Crit, that's the red team. We have a Blood Asp Rancor, a Black Lantern A, a Vulcan 5S, is that Snubbies and LMGs. Snubbies and Magshot, okay. Javelin 11F, Annihilator 1P. What is that, lasers? Yeah, ER large is light cost. Okay. Marauder Alpha and a second Javelin F. Both teams have loaded in.
Man coming in. Capture and hold the resource point. Stop any hostiles that get in your way. We have gained Epsilon. They have resource point Gamma.
Looks like 2D20 opting to go out into the water. Meanwhile, it looks like Crit is setting up a receive position.
Point Sigma.
Doing a little receive setup with those high positioned long range mechs. 2D20 pushing through the water, pushing around the ship. Are they trying to make a break straight for the back line? Looks like they were just trying to get to Pride Rock there. Chair glue gets legged. Ruh-roh. Looks like Wings of Death taking fire from multiple mechs right now. Wings of Death gets legged, goes down. Next target, potentially Calico Dragon. X-Corsair getting beat up. Down goes Calico Dragon. Down goes X-Corsair. See, Plato J trading with that Marauder Alpha up there. Sun trying to make an escape. Getting shot by multiple mechs. Plato J is sitting at 61% here. Never mind, they're down. Sun goes down. When did Bananas go down? Must have been very recently.
Resource point Beta is ours.
Master Pig goes down. It is a 4v2 situation here. Sorry, make that 4v1. Snake has just gone down. All that remains for Crit is the Blood-Ass Rancor. Jordy in the fleet, starting to get the backstabs in. Oof. And down goes Orc.
Triumph will provide us huge tactical benefit.
GG, that is another 2D20 win. The score is tied. We're going to match or drop 5, 2-2. Crit 2D20. Like, yes. Let's go, baby. Drop 5 for all the money. Let's go. Team 2 has 2 minutes to ban a map. Probably gonna ban HPG. Either HPG or mining. We'll see. Ban HPG. Okay. Let's see what map 2D20 wants to play on. Two, 1 minute warning. They choose mining. Ba, 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 ba. Did I swap their sides correctly? Alright. Thank you. Looks like we're going Mining Collective with Crit being Team 1 side, so let's get that on the scorecard. Ba-boom. Team 1 sitting at 510 tons, split Alpha Charlie 4-3. Team is ready. Everyone besides Crit's, or this Crit is Bananas, Snake unreadied, ready back up. Team 1 is green. There's the lock call. Let's get that timer started. Team 2, missing a player, probably swapping somebody out or changing a mech in the mech lab. Don't know until we see them come back. Looks like we're getting Parachrome in on 2D20 side. $2D20 looks to be setting up for a 2-3-2 split currently. Nope. 2-4-1 split. 3-3-1 split. 3-2-2 split. 3-1-3. Ah, 2-1-4. Ah. They're really trying to throw a wrench in trying to predict what they're doing. Constantly switching up the drop zones. Roughly 2 minutes 45 seconds remain on 2D20's timer. Two minutes 20. And counting. Oh man, I should totally invest in the 24-hour TV show timer noise. Would you guys enjoy that? Would that be funny? I think it would be funny. Team 2 is locked. Alrighty, let's take a looky-loo. Over here on crit side, we have a Direwolf C, a Marauder Alpha, Charger N7, Vapor Eagle 2, a Javelin 11F. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Well, let's just continue staring at this screen. Okay. A Phoenix Hawk 7S. And a Stone Rhino Koloss.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
Command, again.
Weapons
Capture and
online.
hold the resource
All
point.
systems
Stop any
nominal.
hostiles that get in your way.
Alrighty. So that was Team 1 side. Team 2 side, what do we got? We got a Hatchet Man 7R, Mad Cat Mark II 1, a Phoenix Hawk 7S, 2 Executioner, one's an A, one's a Prime, second Phoenix Hawk 7S, and a second Executioner Prime.
Have Sigma.
Looks like both teams are going to be converging here on the south side of the map. Javelin 11F going straight for Theta from Crit.
Resource point Theta is ours. We have Gamma.
Oh, this is a bad angle. You know what? Do a good angle. Ba-boom. Good angle. Mad Cat 1 getting some snipey damage out on Snake here.
Kappa is under enemy control.
Sun trying to get some damage out from across the top here. Looks like 2D20 making a shift to go north side of the map, dropping UAVs as they make their push to the other side of the map. Bananas here getting some shots off at range.
We have gained Epsilon.
Looks like Sabu getting some shots off with those PPCs from his Phoenix Hawk 7S. Both teams staying on opposite sides of the map. Now, Crit does have the 3 cap. They have Kappa, or sorry, not Kappa. They have capped Theta, Gamma, Epsi. Meanwhile, 2D20 has Kappa, Sigma. Now, caps aren't very important right now, but you know what? We'll see how it looks in about 2 minutes. Both teams just trading across Theta. Pew pew, pew pew. Looks like Plato J getting a little banged up there. 73%. So is Indigo Man in that Executioner. Calico Dragon at 65% for Crit. But it seems like 2D20 is bleeding armor. Both teams playing very passively right now. Who's behind me? Executioner Prime, Mad Cat 1. And it looks like Crit pushing their Kolos and the lights and pseudo lights up to the north side ramp. Looks like they're itching for a fight here. Paracrone getting those shots off on Wings of Death. Jordy looks to be like a focus, like a target called. Oh, Sun goes down. Chair Glue gets legged, it looks like. Yep, Chair Glue goes down. I think Snake just got legged. Yep, Snake goes down. Wings of Death here, just letting Jordy get those back shots. Ooh, Wings of Death goes down. Paracrone goes down. Calico Dragon not looking very hot up there in that Charger N7. Down goes Bananas. It's now a 2v6 in 2D20's favor. They were bleeding armor at the beginning, but it seems to have worked out. Down goes Calico Dragon. Alright, where's that Dire Wolf? There it is. Dire Wolf still fresh.
Theta is controlled by the enemy.
And it looks like 2D20 is gonna go for the 5 cap
They've taken Epsilon.
and say, hey, you know what? You guys had the cap lead for so long. Now you're not gonna have any lead. Master Pig deciding to 1v1 crit its orc here. Executioner versus Dire Wolf. Never mind. Plato J comes to support Master Pig. Down goes crit its orc. And that is game, set, match for 2D20. 2D20 walks away from this 3-2 against Crit. Very nicely done. Plato J dropping 903 damage. Wow. Crit its orc dropping 866. Highest damage for both teams respectively. Whew. Alrighty. Well, that's it for this week's casts. From the caster sheet, this looks like it's the... excuse me. The last match of the week. So, yeah. Great job, 2D20, pulling out that, you know, that the 3 wins in a row on the back end. Very nicely done. Anyways, thank you everybody for coming out, supporting these teams, supporting MWO Comp, supporting me, supporting all of our casters, really. You know, we really appreciate all the thanks that we get from everybody. Wouldn't be doing it if not for you guys. Anyways, yeah. Thank you, Livish, for putting on Battle for Midway. And yeah, thank you all once again for coming out, stopping by, and saying what's up in the chat. I appreciate all of you. Anyways, I'm Luscious Balzac from FGRD, signing off. Keep it luscious.